hell and is ready for war.
Introducing first, from Drew McIntyre!
Twice, 3 separate times, heavyweight champion.
Yet some ways make excuses for why McIntyre is so... Look, I'm a fan of what Punk is doing. I'm a fan of what's willing to rip one another apart for our England tonight. Wait to call McIntyre a hypocrite.
Well, he is. Of course, McIntyre injured him. He said he had...
I mean, this is just classic. From both sides somehow, and it's a nickel. He's putting it out into the thing. Then he steals, obviously, a break going on here. This has been building up.
You just hit it right on the head, dog. You've seen John Wick, right?
After Seth held the title for 316 days, Punk, McIntyre was down in... Selfie drink of WWE. Available anyway.
Ordinarily, you talk about... I doubt we're going to see any of that tonight because both McIntyre and Scott, the hatred between these two men.
I think Rollins is going to let these guys do a lot to eat.
Bring that bitch out here and count to 3.
For the Punk is in a one-on-one matchup on television here. Drew McIntyre. These two actually deteriorated. And now, some 15 other. Cleveland, back in 2014, decade. Now Punk is back.
And I have still never seen him as he is in this moment. CM Punk is...
It's a long time. CM Punk says his only job is he wants to end everything for Drew tonight.
2009, he beat John Cena for the WWE title back in 2011 with Brock Lesnar. And, yeah, well, Seth Rollins.
Incredibly soft. Seth giving some last-minute rules here.
His hands full tonight.
Rollins rules.
Feel electric atmosphere, and here we go. Rollins each other. And Punk now with a right.
But Punk is a very, very well-seasoned striker. And that is what Punk cannot miss on the task at hand, your opponent.
And McIntyre, never forget what Punk did to him a couple of months ago, cost him his... And a clothesline by Punk. And Punk, forget about the...
British Warrior. Oh, and Drew.
Now McIntyre with a chop. And Punk, a 3-time world champion. And now McIntyre right here at our announce table.
CM Punk looks good.
I was thinking the same bit because Punk knows he's going to be in a hell of a fight. But with that, as you know, when you ball, that remains to be seen.
And McIntyre and I lost to the timekeepers.
He looks good. He's moving good. He's got...
This is a crossroads for CM Punk. This could be the biggest match of his career.
No way. It'll be the last match of Punk's career.
Lounging in the corner as McIntyre is for much longer than a 10 count. And Rollins is just...
People what they want. And the people want to watch these.
And keep going.
He said, is this legal?
That's a clear path to the top for Rollins. Rollins is tying. Look in the eyes.
And Punk now grabbing this to the skull. And finally, Punk now lands back first on the apron. Now swinging McIntyre like a baseball.
And protect himself with the arm that was just injured. Punk obviously not thinking that, just trying to protect himself.
But the referee, Seth Rollins, is letting these guys do everything.
Tonight is to stop these two short of permanent damage that much.
And now McIntyre.
Seth Rollins said, nah, the hell with
Just crushed the sternum of CM Punk.
I thought go ahead to Drew McIntyre.
Watch this impact of
Steel ring.
And now Punk tossed back into the ring by. He is just trying to stay on his feet. And a big chop knock. Slowed things down, and now he's going to hunt.
His soul has left his body. We're talking physical.
To the cover. How sweet it would be. And Punk just count.
You said you were going to kill him. You said you were going to Drew.
Rollins seems to be enjoying this.
Rollins is egging
Up somebody you hate is fun. And it makes sense now.
Now you take McIntyre out of the picture. Now you take Punk out of the equation.
We talked a lot about how Punk screwed McIntyre back at Money in the Bank. And a belly-to-belly throw by Matt again. Rollins wasn't even in position to count.
I think that's that rebel spirit from CM manhandling.
Well, I mean, those are probably $10,000 pants.
You got to remember, McIntyre's wrestling each and every week for years. But he's got fight in him, and he's fighting back. And here comes Punk now. Punk's showing some fight. Went for the running knee, the ring, cover for the win. Finally, Rollins counts this time.
I counted on that one. You can't be mad at me on that.
I don't know if I can. Oh, sit out power bomb. Cover.
Proper 1, 2, 3.
Punk said, I don't know if I can.
And that's what it's all about. It's about the distance.
Come on now.
Seth coaching Drew in the middle of this fight.
And now McIntyre. Seth, the guy's got a chair in his hand, Seth.
CM Punk looked at one earlier.
McIntyre.
Punk might be hurt severe.
In the ring.
You want this as much, and both of our problems go away. Do it. We take this industry to new heights.
Rollins gonna let McIntyre get. Shades in 97.
You embarrassed me.
Ironic, Punk wearing Bret Hart.
1, 2, 3, 4, and McIntyre now. Neck breaker to Punk.
Far more one-sided than I think anybody expected. It appears that way, but also I think enjoying this.
Well, Drew McIntyre just went into his Larry and AJ, his wife's name, his dog's name, on Chicago. Calling for the Claymore. Punk met him with a big kick.
Punk digs down deep.
McIntyre in this matchup.
There are some lines that just shouldn't. Insulting Punk's dog, his family.
And there's that run. This is vintage CM Punk here, fighting back against
And everything he hates about Drew McIntyre.
DDS. Punk derangement syndrome. Line down goes through. Many thought he would.
Well, the Second City Saint looks
On the top ropes.
Punk from the top rope looking to take. CM Punk into the cover now on McIntyre for the win. Out. And then Punk looking for the Anaconda Vice. Submission hold.
it's cinched it.
This is it.
Tells Punk looking.
Give up. But off the wrist of McIntyre.
But it's not. And damn it, Punk, you can't do that.
But it is, boys, it is.
And the cover by Drew.
Take all of this and still find it.
The most stubborn human being I've ever met. When he says he's going to...
Guys,
I completely agree
he
with
had
that.
McIntyre about to capitalize.
CM Punk took his foot off the gas.
McIntyre trying to figure out what he's... Punk up and looking now. Shock DDT, which ripped the triceps of the post. And luckily for McIntyre. And now Punk in this here in the WWE ring. Asleep on Drew McIntyre. Oh no, that Punk look. Rollins has put the.
No, I'm not messing with you. No, I just picked it up.
Now McIntyre struck Punk and struck Rollins and it comes. And McIntyre went for the future shock. Oh, a slave cut axe. Cover by Punk. At a count of 6, 7. Rollins.
What brings you on wrestling? 1, 2. Are you kidding me right now? I'm kidding. This is my ring, my rap. You're here. We don't want you here. Not everything. I saved you from a chair shot. You understand? Right there. For the pickings. You understand me? You asshole. It's not always.
To Rollins from CM Punk to the. Who delivers a low blow to with a Claymore to CM Punk. McIntyre screaming.
Come on. Come on, do it.
to it, and I agree with you already.
CM Punk.
There are no two ways about it with rage. And Punk's emotion.
McIntyre is once again taking the bracelet from CM